Yep, we back. Thank y'all. We are here again. My sister Shonda Scott, Kente Scott here for what? Sibling Rivalry. You know what we do. We come in, we chop it up with each other. We talk about stuff about us. We talk about current events. We have a good time letting y'all know who we are and how we feel about things. Shonda, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, you're fantastic.
Fabulous.
I could tell because you got the sequence.
You gotta be. You're only fabulous when you wear a sequence. You know that was his mom's jacket, right?
Was it? It probably was.
That was his mom's jacket.
I believe it. I don't know how.
That was tight though, because it was his mom's jacket. He like saw it and it's like, oh, that goes for my sequence. The bling. She had the bling sequence jacket. Yeah.
So Austin gonna be wearing your jacket and he gonna be the next pop superstar.
Hey, work for Michael.
It could happen.
Work for Russell. You never know. You never know who you're raising. Michelle Obama tells us that. You never know who you're raising. You read her book. It's deep.
It's deep. Yeah. Well, you can't. The Obamas can't go wrong. They literally walk on water, so you can't go wrong. I love them that they are chilling and not getting in any of the fray.
Yeah, because we did our time. Yeah. We left everything on the stage. When you leave everything on the stage, you have no regrets.
Yeah.
You're like, we gave you everything we had.
Right. Yeah.
So there's no need to try. It's like when you don't do that is where you see people that don't know when to draw the line in the sand. They're going to keep going and going and going. But when you've done that, you good with letting go.
Right.
And
Obama
good.
also said, I told y'all.
And that
part. I told y'all not to bring this fool in.
And he told y'all, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help y'all.
I'm retired.
I'm going to be okay. Me and my generations are going to be okay from this point forward. I'm trying to help you guys. But if y'all don't want to listen,
that's true.
That's what you got to do with people. That's how I'm with people or
you,
clients. Like, if you don't want to listen, all I can do is give you the advice. If you don't want to listen,
when you hit them with the quiet, you don't just do it with clients. You do it with family too. You be like, okay. You be like, oh well, let me see. Maybe I might need to do that because it might be
it's like
all
out
bad.
of the Sparkle movie. I've said my piece. The mama said that.
The first one?
The first. She said the second one too, because that's a classic line.
Oh, okay.
I said my piece. Like I'm not saying no
movie.
more. I said it. That's it. That's all. You take it for what it's worth.
That was your movie now.
And then
Sparkle and Lady Sings the Blues. Them was your movies. Like your movies.
So Sparkle and the Wiz.
No. I said your movies. The Wiz was our movie.
Okay, but I'm saying those are the movies that back in Blockbuster days, we would go like in the hood wherever we need to go to find that movie to rent because we wanted to watch it 100,000 times.
He was amazing.
And know the words. And Sparkle, you sing the words like I knew the words. And because Sparkle was groundbreaking when it came out. When Aretha Franklin did that soundtrack. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then they were doing all that.
Michael Thomas was
that's why In Vogue redid it because it was just like that was like their chance to redo that.
Got to try and grab one.
Oh my! And Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield,
did the music.
He did the music for Sparkle?
Yeah, he the one who wrote all the music. Aretha sang it. It was Curtis Mayfield's
Curtis
music.
Is a bad man. That's why I've been a Curtis Mayfield fan from way back.
Right.
Yeah. So we gonna go back in the Wayback Machine. Let folks know a little bit more about us. Let us know about what we enjoyed growing up. So I want to ask you because we had a lot of toys, we had a lot of games. You had yours, I had mine. But what was your favorite? We're gonna start with the games first. What was your favorite family board game that we used to play?
Well, only board game. Well, we played. Oh, my favorite was. What is it called?
Which one was
it? Oh God, what is it? It's not
backgammon.
Backgammon. Yeah, backgammon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, when they brought that in with the briefcase and everything.
That was cool.
That was so much fun. I want to play it every night. Like, can we play backgammon again? Can we play backgammon again?
Yeah. And it was so gangster because you come in with the briefcase, be like clack clack, had to fold it over, be all velvet inside. I didn't know that was a gambling game. I didn't know it was a gambling
game either, but I know we had so much fun playing backgammon. I don't know when it came back on the scene, but it was so much fun. And I remember Daddy had chess set, but we never played chess. Never. He always it wasn't until Austin.
It was always sitting there. Yeah.
Austin learned how to play chess and he played with my dad, but our dad. He never taught us chess and it was never like a big deal. It was almost like he wanted to be the king that knew chess and nobody else knew.
Yeah, like I didn't know he knew how to play chess till Austin was like, Papoose showed me how to play chess. I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
I was there the whole time.
And it was just like
generation.
on the table.
Yeah.
Don't
I just knew it was a chess set. Yeah, that was one of those things we couldn't touch in the living room.
Right.
That was cool. My favorite game was Monopoly.
Oh.
Like Monopoly.
We didn't play that often.
We didn't play it often because we would get too competitive.
Right. Is that why? I just remember not playing. I thought somebody else had Monopoly and we just didn't have it. Because Aunt Bernice and Uncle Felton always had the games. Yahtzee, Monopoly,
they had everything. They had all that stuff. But I remember Monopoly was fun because you could always get the money I always wanted to be the little dog.
Right.
But the one game I did not like, and I think we only played it once as a family, was Life.
No, we played that all. I
got
Life for Christmas
You got
because
Life for
I
Christmas.
liked Life.
Yeah.
I love the game of Life because I like to see how it would all unfold.
And here's why.
Why don't you like it?
Here's why I didn't like it. Because at the end, when you're supposed to go into retirement, they were like, you could either spin and get a number, and if you get a certain number, you could retire into the big house, or you can just count your money, and if you have enough money to count, you can go into retirement.
And you end up being broke.
And I end up spinning and got like a 1 and had to go into the poorhouse. And Mom was like, you had enough money. You could have just retired off of the money you had. And I was like, message. So that's like, I won't play it no more.
Did you take the message? I hope you got the message. Because that's what I liked about the game of life, because it literally was a game of life.
You had to get married.
And you had kids, you got on stop, and you had to get married.
You had to get married.
And I feel like I don't know if you had to have kids, but you could have kids.
You had to have married, you had to get kids. You could either go to college or get a job.
That was right. Those were the only two options you had: go to college or get a job.
Like we didn't have like.
And I always like to see like how life would turn out if you went to college or if you didn't go to college, and you know.
If you go to college, you made a lot more money.
Right. Automatically, you got all this money.
Yeah, you got like 20,000.
Yeah.
You got it. We didn't have I wanted. Moms and them didn't give us like the games like Operation. Like they've always been like friends.
Somebody. Oh, that's
that
why.
Like
right.
Vicky, our cousin Vicky,
had
it when we go to Denver,
right.
and I used to just hit the sides all the time.
Trying to get people to become a doctor.
I just remember that commercial. It takes a very steady hand.
And the wishbone was always the one. If you got the wishbone, you could just on it. Like
you had
to get it. Had a little in the rubber band.
Yeah, what was the rubber band? I could never get the rubber band.
The rubber band,
like 2 sides, and it would always pop.
Right.
You know, I used to take the batteries out and just take the whole thing.
And the funny bone.
Yeah, the funny bone. But yeah, we never had that. But we never had checkers, but we had a chessboard. Never played.
Yeah.
But we had backgammon. We had Yahtzee.
Yahtzee was fun. When Yahtzee came, oh my gosh, that was the funnest game I had. So much fun playing Yahtzee.
And later on we had, and I think this was at Aunt Fenice's house too. When
they had all the games. Uno, that was Aunt Fenice's.
Uno used to cause so much trouble.
You're talking. You know, they have Uno on your phone now. Yeah. So like this Christmas, we played Uno on the phone. So the kids all invited me in, and we were playing Uno on the phone on the group chat. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. A rule that we were probably doing wrong. Like if you get a draw 4 on Uno, you can't do like a pick 2 or anything like that. You only can do a draw 4.
Well, yeah.
You can't follow it. Like we used to follow it with like, okay, you can give me a draw 4, but you got to get a pick 2. You can't do that.
I don't remember
and
that.
I found out too, I found out this fact, that on Uno, when they tell you pick a card, you're not supposed to pick a card till you get the color. You're only supposed to pick 1 card. We were making the game last 4 hours. I don't
remember that well because on the phone game we played by the correct rules. So I don't know what and it kicks you out and all that. And if you don't, it does all kind of stuff like that.
Make you quit the game?
It did something like you either you got to wait for the person or
how do you talk trash on the group chat game?
Well, you just talk trash if you're all in the same room.
Oh, see, y'all sitting in the same room?
Oh, no, but you can send notes. You can send notes. Yeah, you can send little messages to each other.
Okay.
It was funny.
And what? Okay. So
they only let me play for Christmas. I haven't gotten it.
I didn't bring you back.
Because I probably was there, so I knew they were playing. But I know they're still playing.
Yeah, they still playing. They invited me. They like, don't invite you. She know the real rules. Okay, outside,
I was winning too.
We were growing up because when we were growing up, we played outside.
Right.
Like after you did your chores, it was go outside, and the only rule was be back in before the street light came on. Or
we didn't have a street light.
But because that's why. We had a street light down
the street. It was the whistle. Daddy would blow the whistle. Wasn't no street light. It was like when he thought it was too late, it would blow the whistle.
I would get
so
to the
street
whistle.
Light
we had
when
a street light
on.
down the street.
He might not have gone on street light.
He would always blow the whistle before the street light.
And everybody in the neighborhood knew that was for us.
That was so embarrassing.
But it was embarrassing. But it was like, well, everybody knew, so why be embarrassed?
They were like, you gotta go.
They're like, it's the whistle blowing. You gotta go.
And you could hear that whistle 3 blocks away because he would get on the back patio.
And you can hear it.
Yeah.
You had like 10 minutes to get 5 minutes to get back home.
It'd be all bad.
Hiking.
And it'd be bad if you had to I'd have the football and they'd be like, the game not over. You got to hear the whistle.
And you had the ball.
Yeah.
And so they would be mad.
They'd be mad.
They got to go.
Dang, your daddy always come out. The sun is still out.
That was go.
Like, we've been out too long.
But that was always, because it was fun because, there were mostly boys in our family. So I got to play with you all until I was a certain age.
Yeah,
then all of a sudden it was like,
you
be the cheerleader. I don't want to be a cheerleader. We're playing football.
Right.
You be the cheerleader now. Or.
Yeah.
But up until then, I got to play the baseball and the football. We all had the same friends.
Basketball and everything. Yeah.
And some of the big guys were my friends, but they were your friends. Yeah. They were like, your big brothers or whatever.
Right.
But we all got to play together. That was fun.
That was fun. And we would remember. You remember the time our cousin Scarlett came to stay with us. We put her through the boot camp.
We taught her how to read.
Wait,
that was her best summer.
That was. That
and
made
she had
her.
the big wheels,
Yes.
and we had the big wheel.
And
we did the big wheel.
Tie her to the big wheel, be like, pull us up the hill. We were doing her like Rocky. Come on, Rock.
Because we were getting her in shape.
You can get in shape. We can win.
But she said that was the best summer of her life.
She was the only child.
Yeah.
Till her sister
And
came
we
along
had
later.
fun. Remember
We had fun.
take the mattress and slide down the stairs?
Man,
that was part of the...
I felt like our stairs were like 3 stories high. But they were only like 14 stairs, but we'd take the mattress off the bed.
So much fun sliding down and jumping off the stairs in the beanbag.
Oh, man, that was amazing.
Right.
I was like, I don't know how we I didn't bust my head more often, because when we got older, the top of the stair was like right there.
But don't act like you're that tall. Because remember that time you tried to climb through, I climbed through the rail of the stairs and I could drop down because my feet, and you were too little and your feet were hanging. And I was like, emergency, emergency.
You wasn't even saying it loud. You was like, emergency.
Because then I never wanted to get in trouble because I always got in trouble if something happened to you.
You left me dangling up there.
But then they found you because then I didn't want them to know that we were jumping. You couldn't jump. You're supposed to not let people know stuff. But you get stuck or get hurt and then everybody find out what we doing.
Well, yeah, because I was following you once again.
Right.
Well, you know.
But that was funny. That mommy still tells us. But remember when we woke up that Christmas in the middle of the night and saw we had bicycles
and rode them around,
around the tree and knocked the tree down? They had to pick the tree up and put it out.
And put all the. They had to notice because those ornaments was all over the place. I never could figure out how they could get gifts in the night. I'm like, how did we not hear them? Because we would go to sleep.
But it's just crazy how parents do things.
But that bike was in there.
But we rode around the tree. It was like that.
We rode around the living room.
See, I used to wake you up. See, I feel bad for Austin and Ty because they were only children.
Yeah.
Because, see, I always would wake you up, so I always had a partner in crime. Yeah. So I'm like, Kente, let's do this together.
And we would ride around the living room on the bike. I think
and knock the tree down.
Tree? Was it me?
You.
Hey, don't put it on me. I think
it was always you.
Yeah, I had training wheels on my bike.
No, but that was always you. And then we put the tree back up, and then we had to play it off in the morning like we didn't know.
It was like, bicycle. Like, why is it tire tracks all through the shag carpet? I don't know. Santa was riding it.
Right.
We used to rake our carpet.
Remember
we had a rake just for the carpet.
That's some daddy art stuff.
Yeah, he was like, oh, rake the carpet.
But that might have been a time.
It was shag, so you would rake the carpet like you was out in the backyard.
To make sure it stayed fluffy.
Yeah.
And then there was no vacuum tracks in it.
There were no vacuum tracks, so you had to make sure it stayed fluffy.
Well, you had to rake the carpet because you couldn't rake outside because you had allergies.
And
Mommy used to always campaign for you.
Oh, that was the best. As soon as my eyes started
she kept
welling
daddy
up,
off you.
I'd be
He
like,
has allergies and he'll be sick.
Because we had the whole backyard possible. Like, we're going to cut down everything. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I got to go inside.
Austin wish he had that out.
Yeah, that's the new one now. He was like, Austin, come here. We got to knock down these 4 trees. To this day, I'll be like, I need my Benadryl. I ain't going to make it. I will be sick.
Like, here we go.
He finds a reason.
We don't get the allergies.
Yeah. But and that was, remember, we had the dogs, and then he would sit up on the patio with his binoculars.
And with the binoculars and tell you
like,
the dog
there go the doodle over there. You missed some over there. I'd be like, if you don't get your...
You know what that was? That's when he had that hernia.
After he had the hernia.
Operation.
All of a sudden, he couldn't move anymore.
And then he had to stay mobile, so then he's like, but we got to get stuff done.
Yes, we got to get the dog
So I'm going to be like the captain of the ship with the binoculars.
He's like, you missed something in the corner. Like, I don't like these old stupid dogs. Dude, that was the funniest stuff.
That was funny. Yeah. That was your chore.
That was a chore.
And then every other day we had dishes, and you only had to do the silverware.
I only had to do the silverware because I had to take out the trash. Because you never had to take out the trash.
Right.
And trash day would come, and it'd be like trash all over the house. I'm like, it's nobody even downstairs. How do we have trash downstairs? Go downstairs and check the trash cans outside. Oh, man. So I used to hate taking out the trash.
I wasn't really good about keeping chores with Austin. Like, I just wasn't good about, like, how Daddy was all regimented about Tuesday, Thursday, dump the trash day.
Oh, yeah.
He's still like that. Trash day, Wednesday.
Yeah. He's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Maybe put the trash out. I don't, like, to this, with Tyler, I don't do that. I'll be like, wash the dishes. And if I see him, I'll be like, I'm doing these myself.
See, now I don't do that. I will call Austin because I feel like that's how you get that structure by having that. That was help that way. But you always knew the silverware was yours, so I'd be like, fine, the silverware.
Yeah, and I'd be like, oh, the silverware. We was on like 3 things. It was knives, forks, and spoons.
Right,
and
that was the easy part. There was not that many silverware. Yeah. That was the most tedious part. I still don't like doing silverware now because it's a tedious part of putting up the dishes.
Yeah, it's like a quick little system. Like, it's like shuffling cards.
Right.
Be like spoons, knives, forks, spoons, knives, forks, spoons, knives, forks. Big joker to the board. It was fun.
That is too funny.
Yeah, and outside games, like, we used to ride bikes. Like, we used to ride up. Remember we had the hills? Oh, yeah. When we had the skateboard that one time.
Yeah, people got hurt.
My buddy Damon, he rode the skateboard and ran into a car.
That was it for the skateboard.
Yeah,
it was like that's
he
how
came
you
home,
could
his
see
whole
really
face
get
was
hurt.
bloody.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
was
yeah,
lucky.
I don't want to skateboard no more.
But remember we used to have theater downstairs in the basement, and we would invite family. Mommy and Daddy would always have to come, and there would always be some cousins and uncles, and
it would be
like
Mommy and
we
Daddy.
kind of have a play, and they always participated.
But we would
in it.
have rehearsals. Like we had.
But the rehearsal would be the same day.
Yeah, but I mean, we had real rehearsals because we had Doug and Carolyn.
Right. We had our cousins in it, so then they had to come.
And
but they always were such good sports.
Because that basement was not very big for them to be.
But the fact
in.
that I think if Austin was like, "Mommy, we're gonna do a play," I'm like, one time I go, "Okay."
Right.
Next time I'm like, "Really?
Yeah, I
We're
ain't
doing
going
a
to the
play?"
basement no more.
They would always be like,
every time.
Yeah.
They would sit through the whole
I
thing.
think that's what gave you your craft.
That's
for
what
acting.
well, you know,
that was your
started
moment.
That.
You put that on your resume when you first got booked.
Like,
I did theater.
Directed by Shonda
I did. Yeah, because I was a director.
Basement theater.
Yeah, and it would always be we always end the play. But we didn't know how to end it, so we always would end with some craziness.
Like, and that's all, folks.
And it would always be like the Wiz.
Yeah, it was always
And
something
you
that we
play
had
the
music
lion,
to.
right? Then we knew the songs too.
Yeah, it would be the Wiz or any other Disney album that we had. We would do that play, and
recently, I was the Wiz. I was at the Fairyland.
Yes, I think you were.
Oh,
white.
Fairyland is
I feel
so
like you were
Oakland,
white.
and nobody really know. No, I was Dinah Ross and the Wiz. You saw the afro?
Oh, I thought it was like a hair wig, like
it was
curly.
a wig, but it was a big afro
Because she
wig.
had like the little short mama afro.
I had to have it kind of cute though. I didn't want to be just all the way.
Yeah.
Everybody else knew it wasn't like you're Dinah. They said
only because
you
you're
are
black.
the Dorothy in the Wiz.
Because you had the white Toto. She had a black Toto.
Well, I couldn't find a black one.
Oh, okay. Because that's what threw me off. The white Toto, I was like, oh, she's white.
But I didn't have the red slippers. Dorothy had red ones. Donna Ross had silver.
Yeah.
And I had the gray outfit on. Dorothy had like a plaid little farmer girl. I had Donna Ross had like a gray dress on.
It was the flip wig, the feathered wig.
I had the little afro, wasn't feathered.
It
was afro.
Oh, okay.
No, it was afro
I
puff.
gotta look at the pictures again.
It was afro. No, it was totally afro.
Hers.
No, I just had it. I had it kind of cute because I wanted to look like I was part of the event and dressed up.
But the Wiz, when we used to have, when they first got cable at the house, and the Wiz would come on, and when we got banned from watching it because we watched it so much.
I don't know. I know I would rent the Wiz. I could watch the Wiz
whenever
it comes on. Whenever
DVD.
it comes on, I love the Wiz. And then, so at the event, there were some ladies that were dressed up as potted plants. So I took a picture with them, and they were like my golden poppies.
Hilarious.
But remember
they
the
didn't
Wiz,
know about
the
golden
poppies,
poppies.
and the Wiz, the poppies were like,
right. They
boom,
were
chicka boom.
They
was like,
yes, they were little prostitutes. If you don't mind, let's go check out the poison poppies.
It's like all the little nuances.
Yeah, all the nuances. I told Tyler, she got mad because I said at my funeral, I got to have a hologram. I'm doing a 15-minute set as a hologram.
Oh, that's
and
sick.
I said, I'm not doing no slow church music. I'm coming in to I'm a mean old lion. So I'm bring my casket in to I'm a mean old lion.
Say what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm here to stay
because I'm a mean old lion.
Remember, he's like, my name is Coop.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, was it
no. My mama used to tell me, Fleetwood.
Fleetwood.
That's my name.
Coupe
Fleetwood
DeVille.
Coupe DeVille. My mama had high ideas. You know what I mean?
That was a classic line.
Like, Fleetwood Coupe DeVille is the name of a Cadillac. Talking about that was his name.
I met somebody recently named.
No, you didn't.
No, really. And I was like, that was a name.
His name was Fleetwood?
Fleetwood. And I was like thinking in my mind, mama had high ideas.
Did he have a perm?
I don't remember. He's an older guy.
Oh, okay.
He's older now. But I just remember going.
Oh, yeah, he was the man at that point.
But then remember, what was it, Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones
and
did
I love
all the
the
music?
Wiz, and he did all the music, but I always say, so even now when things change, I'm like, the color is red.
Yeah.
Now the color is gold is, but like he kept flipping the colors. It's like,
and he was like, hit it, y'all. Yeah, and
but you gotta
that's
have
where
you have to be a Wiz fan.
That's where Michael Jackson met Quincy Jones, and that's where they started vibing.
Well, you know that's Michael Jackson's only film.
Yes.
As great as he was in The Wiz, I
Mhm.
mean, You Can't Win,
And they
The
said-
Scarecrow, that was his only film.
That was the only film. They said he knew everybody's line.
Wow.
He knew everybody's choreography. He knew everything. But like he was that much of a student and a genius that he would watch it. He knew everybody's line. He knew everybody's steps. Like when Quincy Jones and he would just stand off to the side. This was Michael Jackson was big at this time.
But he was like 19 or something. He was like,
and
he hadn't
stand
done off the wall and all that.
Yeah, but he would stand off
Quincy.
to the side and watch everybody else
He was
just
just
be
a
like a part of
genius.
the crew, like he's staying with the extras.
And the crows,
Yeah,
national
the crow.
anthem.
The crow gotta sing that thing again. You gotta elucidate it. Get it till you regret it. Run it by me, run it by me. You can't win. You can't break even, and you can't get out of
And I gotta listen to the whole song.
all the time. Oh yes, all the time. 3 times rewind.
So they have an acapella version that I have on iTunes, and I listen to that, and it's just like crystal clear. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I love Michael Jackson.
And then they have like on his greatest hits, they have an extended version where the crow he just be playing and singing
and the crows
without
singing.
the crows.
Oh, right.
But he got like real background singers. It is the best.
The best.
Yes.
The best. He was the best. He is
that
the
movie
scarecrow.
was underrated. That movie was the best.
I know it didn't. It made money years later.
Yeah.
Because it was an all black cast.
Right.
You know.
And that was the first time they
all
ever
the
really
years
had
of running has made all this money.
Yeah.
But initially, I
everybody
don't think
was
it was a success.
Because they said they
Box office,
bastardized
yeah.
the Wizard of Oz, but they didn't know it was a spin. It was a take
It was like
from
Big Mac and Big Mick.
We
got the Wiz,
exactly.
and you got the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, you got Dorothy, we got Daddy.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from Kansas. No, she's from
Harlem.
103rd,
Yeah.
from 108th Street in Harlem.
And I did not.
What is 138? What was it, 125th?
125th.
You haven't been past 125th Street in Harlem, right?
Harlem. But I didn't know that Miss One was a numbers runner.
Oh, you did the ones and the twos?
Yeah, she's like, you want to run there? You want to box that?
Right.
I was like, wait, what?
That was funny. I was thinking about being Miss One, but
coming
I
up
figured
all
they wouldn't
sixes
get
and
her.
sevens.
Right.
So they wouldn't have got Miss One. They wouldn't have got Miss One. Yeah.
Yeah, and Toto kept coming in and out of the set.
Toto was
That's
the worst.
such a black hood dog.
Let the dog come
running
back.
around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the cart they had with the evil do.
Yeah, I never understood that. That was kind of spooky.
It was crazy. And then the line was like, I ain't too cool on the ground, y'all.
Right.
That was.
And then the line was in these golden poppies.
Yes.
He got seduced.
He got drunk. How high?
But when I'm mad and I'm at the office, I'm always like, look, don't bring me no bad news.
And they be like,
I answer people like people in the community calling. I'm like,
Hilarious.
okay, I know you only call when something's wrong. I'm like, don't bring me no bad news.
You be hitting
I'm like,
with
what?
Eveline?
Yeah, I'm like, don't bring me no bad news. Just like the quote.
They be like, excuse me. Don't nobody bring me.
Don't bring me no bad news.
We're gonna play that at your funeral. That's gonna be her music.
I'm not having one of those.
You're gonna have a remembrance.
I really want something where you think I might come back.
That's
I want
why the
nothing.
hologram.
No,
See,
I want
that's why I'm
nothing.
having a hologram.
So you're back, but I want something like.
Wait, what you mean?
I
nothing?
want like you might not know. Like she might pop up.
You gonna have some ninja smoke?
Yeah, right. Like you
should have
just never
like
know.
3 people kind of dressed like you, stationed throughout with like little.
And I want,
that
you know,
Shonda?
like,
and then they disappear.
So I want like Michael Jackson, like he broke the internet. I'm like, finally somebody, when they left the planet, it was like something stopped. Like the internet shut down. I'm like, you want the world to stop. Like Tina Marie said, stop the world. You want the world to be like, hold on.
For a second.
Somebody has left that was here that's not going to be here anymore. You want some like, not like just keep going.
You don't want a casket or nothing?
No way.
You don't want no flowers?
I don't
you want people to show up?
No, I don't want nothing. I want you to think that, hey, she's still here.
Okay. You'll keep a light on in your room?
She's still here.
That's kind of like Norman Bates Hotel-ish.
Right. Keep a light on in the room.
Keep turning that light off
Right.
Okay.
So you do right by me.
Okay. All right, but that's hilarious. I gotta get past you keeping your light on.
But remember when we played with the toys we had?
Oh, the toys were great.
And I had the black Barbie because I only could
that
have
was,
black dolls.
That was the only
because they only had images that reflect me, so we have
every doll we had was the black dolls.
And you had the black G.I. Joe.
I had the black G.I. Joe with the kung fu grip.
And they dated Barbie and the G.I. Joe
in the
dated
summertime.
each other.
Because I had the G.I. Joe dream. Yeah, because that was the time we had to play the most together. Right. So we had G.I. Joe and Barbie riding around.
So for the record, you played with dolls. I
played with action figures. Don't play this game. Mine were action figures.
Because then you got Superman. Let me tell you the difference. That was Barbie's man. It was Superman.
Yeah, I broke Superman's leg too. G.I. Joe, they had a fight. You wasn't there. Action figures come with guns. Dolls come with accessories.
Because you never did have Ken. Because I don't think they made a black Ken.
They didn't make a black Ken. They only had Ken.
They had black Barbie. But she wasn't really black Barbie, but that's what we called her.
The only white action figures I had was Superman and
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel. Ooh, he had the motorcycle. That was the business.
Yeah.
And the van. Ooh, all day. I used to get in trouble for bouncing off the wall.
Fan, yeah.
Yeah. And $6 Million Man. I had the $6 Million Man with the eye that you could look through.
Oh yeah.
Those were the only 2 white. I had the whole Planet of the Apes crew.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Superman would get put in their prison all the time.
Right. And then we like mixed up.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we mixed up with him. But you had Barbie.
Do you remember when we would do your hair and you were okay?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's gonna go lead into when you cut my hair and they cornrow it every summer. Yeah.
You asked for that.
And I didn't ask for that.
I just saw on Instagram a whole thing about a little girl who cut her brother's hair, and he
was
asked to get it cut, and I was like, exactly.
No, but
I asked you if you wanted your haircut.
First of
you
all,
agreed to the haircut. Then I get in trouble.
I was
when
all
you get the
of
haircut.
2, and I literally told you every time you said something, I'd be like, okay.
Right. Well,
Even if you be like, go to your room, I'd be like, okay. Come back out, okay.
Right. But I mean, but I asked.
You're ridiculous. That's why you didn't get to color Easter eggs, because that's not even a good defense.
But I feel like, yeah, I think you still got to color them.
Well, I hope so.
Mommy really did traumatize you that because I didn't get to color Easter eggs.
I have a hair. You cut out a plug of my braids. I had a hole in my afro.
It was just in the back.
It was a hole in my afro.
I just cut one. I was gonna cut the whole braids, but they.
Good thing they caught you.
Yeah.
And you threw it like in a hamburger bun. Why the hamburger bun? That's what I never understood. Did you go upstairs and get a hamburger bun and come back down?
I must have. That's like some kid's bright idea.
That's probably where they caught you.
Put in a hamburger bun in the fireplace. They'll never see it there.
And that's where they caught you, because it's never when you do it. It's when you go upstairs. What you doing getting a hamburger bun? Nothing. And you go back and say, I'm going to follow this little crazy kid taking a hamburger bun away from the kitchen.
Right. No,
and
that's
I'm sitting
funny.
there with a plug
and we still talk about it, and I didn't get to do Easter eggs.
That's what hurt you? Not that you cut your brother's hair.
Well, no, because you said you wanted to cut. If I had just did it and you didn't say it, that's different. But you said you wanted your hair cut.
I was 2. I have plausible deniability. You keep saying, yeah, you did it.
Right.
But
it was just like the Instagram post I saw. The mom was so mad.
Yes.
The girl cut her brother's hair all off bald. And then I think she's like, well, you wanted a haircut. So they ended up cutting his hair.
Oh.
And there was some rest of the story to it. It was kind of funny.
Well, you have to cut it all off because it's
right.
gone.
And I think they cut her hair. I think there was 2, 3 siblings. They cut the hairs.
All of them cut the hair?
Yeah.
You should have got a bald fade too.
Right.
You should have cut your afro down.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been worse than Easter eggs.
So I'm glad I just had to do the Easter eggs. That's cool.
Thank you. See, I brought it back around. Good for you.
It was time for you to get your hair cut though.
It was not. I was not even full 2 talking. You got to be potty trained before you get your hair cut, like Austin.
Well, you were old enough to say yes, you wanted to cut.
I said okay. I probably just said K because I was 2. I probably just said mm-hmm.
That's funny.
But that's
a cute little kid though.
I mean, thank you.
Remember how you used to get McDonald's cookies for free because everybody thought you were cute? We'd always get good, like they get French fries. We're going to give him an extra box.
Yeah, and you'd be like, get an extra box. You just like low-key,
I'd
like,
be low-key hating it and then working at the same time.
We're going to share that. Yep, that was the best stuff. That was when McDonald's had real cookies.
They thought you were really younger than you were, but you were really old man.
I've always been a magnet for the affections and prizes of the ladies.
I'm glad they stopped making McDonald's cookies because those were some good cookies.
That
was the best little animal cookies.
And they be like the Grimace and the Hamburglar. They be all in McDonald's. They would like all the people.
All the people were in there.
They were delicious.
And you would hardly ever get the Ronald.
No, you never got the Ronald.
That would be a big deal.
Yeah, and if you got it, you would save it till last.
Right.
But you would get like 87 Grimaces and 35 Hamburglars. But you never got the mayor. Oh, you got the mayor because he had the big head.
Oh yeah, was
Mayor
he
McBurger?
The Grimace or
Grimace.
something?
Yeah,
was
the
mayor,
Grimace
right?
was there. No, it was the mayor McBurger, and the Grimace.
The things you remember.
And the Hamburglar.
Right.
And Ronald McDonald.
Do you remember?
He had a group full of robbers.
Going to the movies at Eastmont Mall. Remember Eastmont Mall Theater? That was a big deal to go to the movies in there.
Remember they used to drop us off and then come back and get us?
I do not.
You didn't get dropped off?
Wow, I probably did, but I don't remember that.
We got dropped off.
Because back then you could do you did stuff like that.
And they would leave us in the theater and be like, we come back when the movie's over.
Would they be in another theater?
I don't know. They were gone. Like
they probably were going to watch one of them Bone Chicka Bone movies in
but we would be in
there.
And the only time I ever got in trouble is when I was with Eric Hollingsworth. We were at the Hayward Century Theater, and we went to see Jaws. And he was like,
let's go see another movie.
He was like, let's go see another movie. And his mama beat us in the van.
Carolyn beat you?
Because she thought we were missing.
Right, that's scary. You know, when you're a parent, you think about that. Like when we would decide to not go to walk home from school, we would go to our friend's house, and then we would stay too long, and then our family, like, they're not home. Can you imagine? That's how scary
the worst whipping any kid ever got. Anytime we got the worst whoopings or any kids, I realized, is when you scare your parents or you embarrass your parents.
Right.
It's one of them two, you're going to get all of that vengeance.
Right.
But you scare them, they're going to beat you because they're glad you're alive. Remember that time we went down the hill instead of going up the hill?
To go to the grocery store?
Yeah.
Ooh,
we caught one.
And now, because they had the candy store and
the
and we're like, let's go, because we thought we'd be there long enough to get back home, but then you play too long, and then you get in trouble.
You get in trouble when your parents got home. We had no sense of time. But it was great. That was
like
kids being kids. Like you could go to the movie theater and stay there, and your parents would like stay here, and you wouldn't do nothing stupid because you were afraid of your parents. You'd be like, okay, she said stay here, so we're gonna go right back outside. And then you, as the big twin, would be like, Mama said stay right here. And I'd be like,
Okay, we're gonna stay.
Yeah, we staying. But that's how it is, and that's why we don't have a sibling rivalry. Like, we did so much. We have our moments.
Yeah, we fuss.
We fuss. Yeah, we fuss.
It's more when you don't listen to what I'm telling
exactly.
you to do.
We fuss when you think you know all the time. You know what you're talking
and usually
about.
I do.
And sometimes you
Remember we Raider games and Warrior games were like our family outings?
yes,
And that was like, that's really why I became like sports and started playing basketball. Not only just the cousins playing, but then that's when I started understanding the games.
I've been a Raider fan. That's why I hate they're leaving Oakland, because I can't follow them, Las Vegas. It sounds like a Snoop Dogg, Pop Warner team. The Las Vegas Raiders, I can't.
Well, I can't follow them now because when we were younger, I knew the older ones because they were, who we knew, and our uncle and all played with them. And then when I went to college, I knew the ones that I was always great. When they got to a point where I'm like, I don't even know who's playing now. Then I'm like, nah, it's not. I don't just watch it. It's a sport. I like.
When they said they were breaking up with Oakland twice, I was like, I'm cool. Y'all can go on and do what you do. But that was why I wanted to grow up and be an 18-year-old. Like, I couldn't wait to get to college because Daddy would never go to church because he'd be like, I'm watching the game.
Oh, so you
and
thought
I was like, as soon as I get old enough, I'm not going to church no more because Sundays is where the fun lives.
Until they start having 9 o'clock service where you can
go
they
got 9 o'clock service to be home right at halftime. See, look, Jesus knows my heart.
Right.
But see, this is what I'm talking about, sis. We're just going down memory lane, having a good time. That's the end of this podcast episode. We've had a great time. As we go on, you're going to learn more about how we feel about current events, but we always going to take you down memory lane, learn how we got to be such great siblings together, bonded together, doing movies together, writing projects together, taking trips together.
Working together.
Co-creating. Yeah, About to get a mansion in L.A. We're going to have a house together. A campus.
No, I mean,
yours would be down the street.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine for
if
it's like walls. Tyler Perry, we're filming on the set there, but I don't know.
Thick walls. We can't do it. Yeah, right. Too close. Yeah. That's
probably
why we tight, because we too close. All right, but y'all have been checking us out. This is What Sibling Rivalry, where what is it, Shonda?
It's all about love.
That's what it is.
We go, we stay.